The final season of Riverdale continues with a new episode this Wednesday at 9/8 Central.
Now at 10, another mass shooting in America. 5 people are killed at a bank in Louisville, Kentucky. The gunman live streamed his rampage on Instagram. The latest on the victims and the motive.
Plus, the legal fight over abortion rights and an FDA-approved drug now throws the country into turmoil. Governor Newsom says he will stockpile abortion medications as the battle plays out in the courts.
And the search for a hate crime suspect caught on camera scrawling hateful messages on a Koreatown mosque. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Tonight, a 5th victim has died in America's latest mass shooting by a bank employee in Kentucky who was about to be fired.
The gunman wounding several others before being shot dead by first responders. Video from the scene shows police officers and federal agents with weapons and body armor surrounding the bank. Louisville's police chief says her officers were on scene within 3 minutes and quickly killed the gunman.
KTLA 5 Samantha Cortese is here in studio with late details. Sam.
Cher and Micah, the shooter, worked his way up within the bank. Initially an intern, then an employee who was reportedly getting fired. Tonight, the FBI and ATF are at the gunman's home in Louisville, and local authorities say they are focused on the victims and their families. Terrifying moments as employees hid inside the bank vault at Old National Bank in Louisville. Gunshots still popping as police storm in.
Let's be clear about what this was. This was an evil act of targeted violence.
6 are dead, including the gunman. 8 more people are in the hospital. Investigators say the 25-year-old gunman, a bank employee, was about to be fired. He left a note to his family and was live streaming the attack on Instagram.
He had a long assault rifle, and you hear the shots just start firing.
The bank vice president and close friend of the Kentucky governor was one of the 5 employees killed.
He was an incredible friend. Tommy Elliott helped me build my law career, helped me become governor, gave me advice on being a good dad.
Louisville police were on scene within 3 minutes.
And for my LMPD officers who took it upon themselves to not wait to assess everything, but just went in to stop the threat so that more lives would not be lost. Thank you.
Rookie officer 26-year-old Nicholas Wilk was one of the first to confront the gunman. He was shot in the head and is still in critical condition.
Just graduated from the police academy on March 31st. I just swore him in, and his family was there to witness his journey to become a police officer.
The 5 killed are identified as 63-year-old Tommy Elliott, 57-year-old Juliana Farmer, 64-year-old Jim Tutt, 40-year-old Josh Barrick, and 57-year-old Deanna Eckert. Josh Barrick was one of those victims remembered tonight in a vigil as a husband and father of 2. Additionally, 3 victims were sent home from the hospital today and will be okay. The FBI and state police are investigating the gunman's mental health, his social media footprint, and how he got the rifle he used in the shooting. Some who knew him told CNN tonight they are absolutely shocked and saw no red flags. Mike and Cher.
Sam, thank you. In response to the growing number of mass shootings across America, L.A. County Sheriff's deputies took part in an active shooter drill today at Paramount High School. The drills give deputies real-world training so they are prepared for an actual live shooter scenario. The deputies in training used sim rounds, shooting paintballs instead of live rounds, to practice tactical entry and emergency evacuations. They also received life-saving first aid training to experience a fraction of the intense stress of helping wounded victims. Officials say this training has become more important than ever. The LASD has already encountered 2 mass casualty events in 2023 alone.
You hear about it every day, just different incidents across the